All right, everybody, welcome to the atrium here at City Hall. We are here to get excited about Kipona. We are a week away, and it is going to be great. Building on our last press conference, we wanted to let you know about some exciting new things that we've added to Kipona this year, try and highlight some of the new ideas that we've got going, as well as to reiterate the sort of keystone events on each of the days. I'm going to take you through that a little bit. Let me remind you again that Kipona is a 3-day festival. It's going to be Saturday, August 30th, Sunday the 31st, and Monday the 1st. It is going to start at noon officially on Saturday, and it's going to be fantastic. On Sunday is the night of the fireworks. That is also the night of the WGAL Divas concert, hosted by our own Portia Johnson, sitting there in the front row, which has already generated a tremendous amount of buzz and excitement. And then there are events going on nonstop all days. I know originally there was some confusion, of course, about whether or not it was only going to be on City Island or not. No, it is on City Island and Riverfront Park, all 3 days. And we have decided to go ahead and extend the street closure for all 3 days up to Foster Street. So it's going to be the same street closure as it has always been historically. We talked at the last press conference that maybe it would be a smaller area that we would expand and contract for the fireworks, but we've decided just to keep it simple and have the street closed. The street is going to actually close on Friday. Friday it's going to close from Foster all the way down to Walnut. That'll prepare people for the weekend. It's going to make it safer for pedestrians to get back and forth. As you know, we've got a lot of food vendors and other vendors in Riverfront Park. We want to encourage people to park for free, as you know, on Saturday in the River Street Parking Garage. Thank you to the Downtown Improvement District. Thank you to Standard Parking. There are over 700 spaces in that garage. People can park for free in that garage on Saturday. The meters in the city of Harrisburg will be in effect on Saturday. So if you want to park for free, you got two options. You can park in that River Street garage, or you can park for free on City Island at all times in both lots. And we've got great cooperation from the parking authority and for Parkmore there. They're going to take care. We can get a lot of cars onto the island. Always free on the island, free in the River Street garage on Saturday. And then, of course, on Sunday and Monday, the meters are not in effect. So if you come to Kipona on Sunday or Monday, you don't have to worry about getting a ticket. You can park at any meter, anywhere, and you'll be fine. All right, we're going to start this by telling you about a great and exciting edition. And it is not often that I get to be joined here by a Harlem Globetrotter, but I am. And it's Harrisburg native son, Chris Franklin, handles Franklin. We'll see how he handles in a suit. But we're going to start a new tradition here for Kipona. And we're going to have a 3-on-3 basketball tournament that is going to happen here on Saturday with the championships on Sunday. And the proceeds from this tournament are going to go to help our Adopt a Park program. And we're going to build on it, and hopefully it'll become bigger and bigger every year that we do it. But it's a great story, and it's a tremendous story about Harrisburg's native son here coming back and giving back to the community. I understand we've got some great hydraulic hoops to set up. We've got a lot of people already signed up to engage. The tournament, and Chris will tell you a little bit more about it, but the tournament is for all ages, different groups, all sorts of brackets. And there's also going to be a slam dunk contest, yes, which I am personally looking forward to. So let's welcome to the podium to tell you about this new tradition, Handles Franklin. In a suit, everybody.
Oh, wow. Very good.
Thank you. Even in a suit. I'm honored to be a part of such a great tradition. I'm honored to come back in to my city to try to do some positive things, not only myself, but people all over the community want to try to help to give back to our community. So we came up with this 3-on-3 tournament, which we'll be doing on Front Street during the Kipona where all of the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds, will go back into our own city to help fix the parks in our city. And it's just our way of saying we're proud to be a part of this community, proud to be a part of Harrisburg. You know, I've wanted to be a Harlem Globetrotter since I was 6 years old. I grew up in Harrisburg, 38 E Hall Manor. So to go from that place to where I am now, achieving and living my dream, it's important for me to let kids in our community know that their dreams are attainable. So I'm just so honored that the mayor and his staff has welcomed my vision with open arms, and we hope for this to be something that'll last for a long time. And we have all ages, from age 10 and under. We have 11 to 13 division, 14 to 17 division, and adult 6 foot and under, and 40 and over for the young at heart. So hopefully everyone can come out, have a great time, and we're honored to be a part of it.
That's fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right. So this is going to become an annual tradition. We're going to raise a lot of money for the park system. It's going to be great. This is going to be on North Front Street. It's going to be in the area near the Y. Okay, so after the barricades, first thing you're going to see is this great setup. I think there's going to be 6 or 7 baskets. It's all going to be laid out. And then the food vendors remain near the Walnut Street Bridge, as I said before, sort of enticing people to hopefully walk across the bridge onto City Island and see some of the other great events. The food vendors primarily on Front Street will be located between Walnut there and Locust Street. And we've got a list of all the vendors, dozens and dozens of vendors, that's going to be going up on the website very soon. Remember, our website is stayandplayhbg.com. You can link to it from the city website, or you can go directly there. You can find a list of the vendors. You can find information about the basketball tournament. I should also say the tournament is on Saturday and Sunday, and then on Monday in that same space we're actually going to have a soccer clinic. JT Dorsey's going to be doing a sort of soccer all-ages event, help get kids inspired. So if basketball isn't your sport, but soccer is, and why wouldn't basketball be your sport? But if it isn't, soccer's available, and that's going to be a lot of fun, I think, for Monday. And that's a Monday-only event in the same location. I am now going to hand over Master of Ceremonies duties to our tremendous Director of Arts, Culture, and Tourism for the City of Harrisburg, the man who's been working tirelessly with all the groups that you see behind me to try and make this Kipona a success, a great success, stay within our budget. And I do want to report that we are within our budget as promised. The $37,500 figure in terms of what the city is actually paying out has been kept. Those contracts will be going to City Council for approval. I'll talk a little bit about some of our sponsors who've made that possible. But to tell you a little bit more and get you excited about Kipona, please welcome Mr. Lenwood Sloan. Lenwood, you ready for the basketball?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey. Okay.
This is the essential prop today. I'm going to hand it to the master for one moment there. We're very excited about Kipona 2014 this year. My children would ask me, Daddy, you are not going to dribble on TV, are you? No, sir, I'll leave that to the masters. You can see behind me the regalness of our colleagues and friends in the Native American Powwow 2014, which begins at 10 a.m. on the City Island on August 30th. Please come out. It is on the backside of the island near the 19th hole. Those of you who have experienced it, it is a 2.5-minute walk across that bridge, and it is a timeless passage into the powwow this year. So come out. Also, the Festival of India on the other side will be on Saturday, and the mayor will talk about those events. Getting there is easy. CAT has a special route of 11 buses, which the mayor will talk about on Saturday, and you can throw your bike on the front. And Recycle Bicycle will check your bike, check your brakes, check the status of the safety of your vehicle, and assist you onto the island, as will Harrisburg Bike Taxi. Now, I know there's some folks out there in every one of these cameras, some young ladies who are throwdown ladies. So we are having a double Dutch challenge on Sunday, August 31st, on the City Island. Visit the Ford Imagination Station on Saturday to either jump in the ropes or register. There will be one-on-one solo jumping prizes, duet jumping prizes, quartet prizes, and a special category for you ladies over 30 who want to jump. You know who you are. You know how to enter the ropes. Also, the Spoken Word Festival will be on the river side of the festival on City Island. Mr. Mayor, on Saturday, Living History and reenactors will be at the Spoken Word Festival honoring the 150th anniversary of the Civil War. On Sunday is a brilliant lineup of poets led by our own poet laureate. And on Monday are classic storytellers from Central Pennsylvania. The Spoken Word Festival, Mr. Mayor, is at the gazebo on the riverside. Art Walk on Sunday and Monday. 20 artists from the Pennsylvania Artisan Trails who have been adjudicated by the Pennsylvania Council on the Arts, showing fine arts and artisan crafts at the Carousel Pavilion. I'd like to remind you about our Diva concert again. Diane Wilson was unable to join us here, but she leads our Diva concert. And we're also very excited, Mr. Mayor, to have what we call the Conservation Carnival. And perhaps, Shannon, you'd like to say a word about Conservation Carnival.
Thank you, Lenwood, and thank you, Mayor. We're very excited at Capital Region Water to be presenting what we're calling the Raindrop to River Conservation Carnival. As you all know, we've been working to get out into the community to talk to and listen to our customers, and this is just another way that we're looking to do that, to get out. We thought about making it something a little bit more interesting than just a booth with information that you can take home with you. So we put together what we're calling the carnival. We've got familiar carnival games, can toss. We've got take aim, target practice, but we've got a little bit of a spin on it. We're going to try to teach you something at the same time. So we encourage everybody, we're going to be out all 3 days. The only exception will be when they need to set up for the fireworks on Sunday evening. So please visit us. We'll be at the north end of the island across from the beach house. And you can also win prizes. We've got a kind of ticket pass you can go through for the different activities. The more stamps you collect, the better the prizes. And we're very happy to have several corporate sponsors with us. Helping us. Most importantly, HRG from Harrisburg is sponsoring a misting tent. So if it gets to be a little bit hot, visit us. You can walk through the misting tent. And also we'll have a tap water bar where you can get some nice, cool, clean, great tasting drinking water. So we hope to see you all out there. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. A word about the bar. You know, Mr. Mayor, if you don't want to go to the tap water bar, or on your way to and from the tap water bar, you may want to stop at the Paddle Wheel Cafe. Where's the Paddle Wheel Cafe? It is on the patio overlook where the Pride of Susquehanna parks. There they will have wine tasting, beer tasting, and gourmet restaurants giving samples and tasting. It's an adult way to spend the time at the festival. Maybe as you're on your way to the concert on Sunday evening, you might want to stop off at the Paddle Wheel. Don't forget to bring your chair and blanket to the concert. Don't forget to bring your chair and blanket to the concert. Don't forget to bring your chair and blanket to the concert. You know, as Mr. Mayor, I think we'll all have an excited time.
All right, thank you, Lenwood. Well, you've already seen me dribble, and that was exciting enough. But if you want to see me in historic Native American costume or historic Indian costume, I will be dressing up for both events on Saturday, I believe 1 o'clock at the powwow and 2 o'clock at the Festival of India. So come out and join me at both of those. Would you like to talk a little bit about the powwow? Tell people why they should be excited? I know I am.
This is, the 18th year for the powwow, and I have been supporting it as a sponsor for 11. The powwow is a Native American gathering. It is an opportunity for old friends and new to learn about culture of Native American Indians. And this area is just chock full of artifacts and culture and historical stories about various tribes of Native Americans. And it goes back to the very beginning of this area. The Susquehanna River, of course, Susquehanna is a Native American word. This year, the Parks Partnership, which the board that I serve on, which is trying to also help to refurbish and redo some of the parks in the area and maybe even create some new ones. They will be in the 19th hole, and they're helping also with the sponsorship of the powwow. And we are grateful to have that coordination. And thank you, Mayor Pappenfuss and Linwood Sloan, for all that you have done to make this possible this year.
Well, thank you. The powwow's going to be wonderful. I look forward to joining you. And maybe some of you have seen Word in the Berg, which has been airing all this month, but we talked a little bit about the Festival of India. You want to give a couple highlights for why everybody should turn out?
Hello everybody, Festival of India will be starting on Saturday, 12 o'clock. We are going to do a parade for 2 hours from 12 to 2 o'clock. There will be a lot of music, dancing, chanting, and at the end of the 2-hour parade, we will be having a free feast for everybody. So including Mayor, all of you are invited. Bring your family, friends, and after that there will be a lot of stage programs with the dancing and music, so it will be a lot of fun for everybody. So everybody is welcome to come for the Festival of India. Thank you.
It's going to be great. Look forward to the food. And of course, bicycles, a lot of talk about all this parking, and it is true that you can park for free. Remember, you park for free all 3 days. You just need to know where. City Island all 3 days, River Street Parking Garage on Saturday, and then of course at any meter in the city on Sunday and Monday. But if you do decide to bike, and we encourage you to bike, what's going to happen to those bicycles when they arrive?
Well, we'll be in the very middle of the Walnut Street Bridge on the hump beside the arcade. We will inspect your bike and make sure it is free. And we will do free repairs to a certain limit, and then we'll watch your bike so that it's safe. And then we'll preach all things biking. So we encourage you, whether you're East or West Shore, come to Kipona, because you can multi-mode. Park your bike if you're too far, or park your car if you're too far out, unload your bike and ride in from a distance. That way you get exercise and enjoy it, and you'll cycle straight to the very center of everything, the very middle of the island. And then you can enjoy everything and then depart safely on your bicycle. We like to see you there biking. Wear your helmet, bring lights if you plan on staying for the fireworks.
That's fantastic. And remember, you can bring your bicycle on the CAT buses. As Lenwood mentioned, there will be extra CAT buses. We'll try and put all that information on the Stay and Play HBG website. So you've got that, and you can know where to go. But there are a lot of ways to get downtown. It's going to be a great weekend. I hope you're excited. All right, quick quiz to make sure you were paying attention. What night are the fireworks? Thank you. That's very good. What night? Media. What night are the fireworks? Only media. Sunday. All right. Excellent. And how much is parking? Free. Media. Free. All 3 days. All right. Good. Excellent. I would be.
Bring to the concert?
Yes. And what do you bring to the concert? It's good. You're going to the Islanders field. It's wonderful. You can lay out, but bring blankets and chairs. I'm just going to wrap up and then we'll take some questions, but I want to thank our sponsors. We had 4 main sponsors for this event. They allowed us to keep our budget to such a reasonable cost. They are the Hershey-Harrisburg Regional Visitors Bureau. We want to thank them. They've been great sponsors. They've really helped us in getting the word out. Also, the Ford dealerships of the region, they will be handling and sponsoring our kids area. And remember, this is a family-focused festival. It's good for all ages. Also, WJL, which has been wonderful and is helping specifically with the Divas concert, but the whole festival in general. And Penn Live, which has offered us a lot of publicity options to help get the word out. So hopefully we've gotten the word out. Hopefully you're incredibly excited. Now you know about some new things that we didn't know about when we had our press conference a month ago. You see that it's really turned into something special. We're going to have a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you all there. And with that, do you have questions for me or anyone behind me or Mr. Sloan?
How much was the basketball tournament sign up?
That is a good question. You have the specifics?
For a 3 or 4 person team, it's $80. For a 5 person team, it's $100. Oh, I'm sorry. For a 3 and 4 person team, it's $80, and for a 5 person team, it's $100.
And how did they sign up?
They can go to ultimatespincamp.org, or they can go to Music Man in Klein Village and register and sign up. We'll also have a table at the community day that Deshaun McCoy is doing at Reservoir Park in the city. We'll have a table for registrations.
And Chris, what's the age limits, the minimum, maximum ages?
Minimum as long as 10 and under. So we have adjustable rims for younger players where they can play at at a shorter rim, and we have a 40 and older division. So all ages are welcome, and it's co-ed, so all ages and genders are welcome.
So if Monet wants to come in and play, if she's all right?
What'd you say?
Monet from
We
Philly,
would love to
she can
have
come in.
Monet in our beautiful city.
And also, you can find out that information on the stayandplayhbg.com website as well. We've got a copy of the flyer. Sign up. It'll be great.
On that same note, the cost for the Double Dutch tournament? Is there?
The Double Dutch tournament is free.
It's free, okay.
You have to register at the Ford Imagination Station, or at, I'm sorry. Registration for the Double Dutch competition is free. The support comes from one of our lead sponsors, cash prizes again. We ask you to sign up on Saturday, August 30th at the Imagination Station, young ladies, or you can go on to our website and click on to the Double Dutch rope. We hope you'll be able to register online.
And Mayor, when will the street shut down?
Okay, they're going to shut down before all day Friday. So
All day
before
Friday
workout
morning?
Friday. That's right.
Okay.
And the reason for that is that allows our crew, our public works crew, to set everything up without having to pay overtime. And so it's really a sensible way to do it. They can do it during the course of the regular workday on Saturday. They can also prepare the public and sort of advertise Kipona a little bit, if you will. And since we're going all the way to Foster Street, it's making it a little bit easier, I think, for the standard traffic patterns. People are used
So
to
Foster to Market like it has been in years past?
Exactly, all the way down to Walnut, I believe, yeah. And, more or less to market. Yep, the only reason there is a cost, anyway, associated with the basketball tournament, just remember all those proceeds are going to support our park system, so I think that is important to note.
Mayor, is there going to be a wine village this year?
There is the wine tasting. Do you want to?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Microphone.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. The Pride of Susquehanna is co-sponsoring the Paddle Wheel Cafe, which is the deck that overlooks the boat, and that's where wine and beer tasting and other gourmet tasting will be.
I would like to point out who asked that question.
There is also the full panoply of food vendors. We reviewed those yesterday at a meeting. It's really impressive, all the folks that have signed up. I mean, you will be able to get everything that you could possibly want at Kipona, and you'll be able to get it in multiple places, both in Riverfront Park and throughout City Island. So it's going to be a really nice layout.
And Mayor, are you satisfied with promotion? I know with July 4th, residents were saying that they didn't know where the location of different things were going to be. Are you satisfied with the way Kipona has been marketed?
I think so. For July 4th, we tried something different. We tried to promote some of the other parks throughout the city. Reservoir Park, Italian Lake, I think was very successful, but we understand that that was a change, and that had to be communicated. This year, we are concentrating a lot of the events on City Island. We're trying to highlight City Island, but we're still in Riverfront Park. The traffic patterns are still the same that they've always been. The fireworks are, which night? Which night? Yes, that's right, Sunday night. And because that was a confusion for the 4th of July. And it's going to be a great fireworks display. If you did happen to miss the 4th of July fireworks display, it was nonstop excitement. One of the best fireworks displays I've ever seen. We brought the same crew back. It's the same crew that designed that fireworks display. Started it off, I believe, with a smiling face last time. We'll see what they do this year, but it's going to be an amazing fireworks display, and it'll be a tremendous Divas concert, I think, beforehand. You're going to be able to watch the fireworks, though, from anywhere in the park. We didn't mention the canoe races, but the canoe race is a great place to view them. If you don't want to go on to City Island, you can watch them from Kunkel Plaza. You can hang out there in Riverfront Park, spread out, enjoy your food, have a picnic, have a blanket, and watch the races from there.
Okay. There's so many new things and so much energy and time has been put into this. Can you just go over what your goal is? What do you want to see happen with this year's Kipona?
I want the community to have a good, positive time. I want families to come together. I want people to take pride in the city of Harrisburg and in the region. I want folks to learn about history and learn about why Harrisburg is such an amazing place, and to bond. They can bond over athletics, they can bond over food, they can, I mean, I'm going to have my family there. It's going to be a great thing. Mainly, I want folks to be excited about Harrisburg and the region.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
I just wanted to confirm if there is going to be food on City Island.
Yes, yes. There are food vendors are around City Island in a variety of locations. You can get lots of food there, and then also a concentration in Riverfront Park.
And then a question from one of our readers on Penn Live. They wanted to know if people who have have boats docked at the marina on the northeast end of City Island would be able to access the marina by vehicle, or will vehicle traffic be limited to emergency vehicles?
I don't think vehicle traffic is limited to just emergency vehicles, but I'll let Michael.
The City Island is treated as a world pavilion. Think of a World Fair pavilion. Therefore, there is generally no traffic on City Island for the 3-day festival, with the exception of those permanent tenants at the marinas who have to access the marinas, and the canoes that will come onto the island for the canoe race that is on Monday, September 1st. But generally, it is a foot traffic festival, with the exception of carriage rides on Sunday and our bike taxis throughout the weekend.
But they will be able to reach the marina.
They will be able to
Yes.
reach the marina.
So, but that's a special case. If, yeah.
And another question too. Another reader wants to know if street performers will be permitted on City Island this year.
We are having a lot of performers. I don't know if we have additional. We have a whole slate of performers performing everywhere.
If I may join your side for a minute,
Yep.
sir. If the question is, can unpermitted street performers busk on the island, the answer is no. Okay? However, there will be stilt walkers, jugglers, unicyclists, face painters, balloon artists who are part of the roster of entertainment that we will. So you will find street performing on the island, but you cannot walk onto the island and set up your boxing club.
All the permit holders have been vetted by the city, and we can't, have people unauthorized coming in and selling goods or hawking their wares. Great. Well, I am looking forward to it. I look forward to seeing you all out, and we're going to have a wonderful Kipona this year. Thank you very much.